Hey everybody, what's up? This is Horror Heavy Metal World. Today I just wanted to share a book actually from my book collection, which I don't have a ton of books, but everything I have of course is like horror, heavy metal, guitar related. But the book I wanted to share today is one that's very cool for me. It's called Too Much Horror Business. It's a book about the Kirk Hammett collection, the lead guitarist from Metallica. Been a big Metallica fan since I was like 5 years old. Back with Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, into Master of Puppets days, and then Justice for All was like the best for me at that time, and then they came out with the Black Album, and then it just went down a little bit after that, and then they kind of came back strong. Their newest album I like the Hardwired. It's a good album, but the best is still the 80s, early 90s Metallica is still the best, but there'll always be one of my favorite bands of all time. I mean, it's just metal. It just is. So, anyway, off subject. But anyway, this is Kirk Hammett collection. It's called Too Much Horror Business. It's a nice hardback book. They're not available anymore. They're pretty tough to find. But in it shows a lot of Kirk Hammett's collection. He's got all kinds of cool figures, original posters, just all kinds of artwork, anything you could think of that's a collectible that would be horror. I mean, he's got a ton of original posters that are worth a lot of money, but let's face it, he's got money. He can have a nice hobby like this. But to me, I mean, in the 80s, I never knew, when I was a kid, I didn't know he was into the horror stuff and all that, horror collectibles. I didn't find that out till later on. But I thought that was a cool side of him. I mean, because I'm a big, big horror fan, so, and heavy metal, it just goes together for me. It always has. When I found out that he had a big collection, was big into it. I mean, he has all kinds of masks, and I mean, just all kinds of old stuff. Going back to like the Universal Monsters days, all the Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, all that kind of stuff. The Mummy. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of posters that he has, and they're the original print posters. And some of them, there's only like a handful of them in the world or whatever, so he had to pay a lot of money for them. And you see like this Godzilla here. I don't know if that's just a magazine or... I don't think it's a comic. Maybe some kind of magazine, or... No, that's a poster too. I mean, it's just one after another, and some of them have some really cool art. Ones that I wish I could have. I mean, I guess the only thing I could hope for is maybe like a cheap reproduction or something. Black Scorpion. Just a lot of classic and obscure B horror movies. Yeah, How to Make a Monster. It's great. Just a lot of cool stuff in here. Alligator People, Angry Red Planet. He's even got the Mothra stuff. Some Mario Bava, some Black Sunday here. Just a lot of cool stuff. I mean, he has stuff that's old and classic up to some newer things. Here's Wicker Man, Soylent Green, The Omen. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Gotta have that one. Let's see here, you got Jaws, Phantasm. A lot of more modern stuff. Zombie, Hills Have Eyes, Carrie, Friday the 13th, The Shining, one of my favorite all-time horror movies. Evil Dead, another one of my favorite all-time horror movies. Friday the 13th, one of my favorite all-time horror movies. Hellraiser, one of my all-time favorite. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. All my top tenors here. They're all showing up. Reanimator. But yeah, to me it's very, very cool. I mean, it just goes into detail of his collection, like what he paid for them, stuff like that, where he found them, what he had to go through to get some of them. It's a very cool book, a very cool collectible if you're a Metallica fan and a horror collector, or just a fan of just horror stuff. Masks. It's got all kinds of masks, all the old monsters and stuff, and it's very cool. Trying to show you as much as I can without taking too long. There he is. One of his ESPs. There's some cool guitars over there. If I was rich, let's say if I was rich, I would have a lot of guitars. I currently only have one electric guitar, one acoustic guitar, and then I have a drum set. And those are all my musical instruments. So one day, if I was ever like rich, like I said, I would what that was, I would have probably 100 guitars. Just anything I felt like playing, any brand. I could have like a few Ibanez, and then like a Fender Strat, which I used to have a long time ago. My current guitar is a Gibson SG Standard. It's a 2017 Standard T. Actually, it's black. It's really nice. I'll probably share that with you on another video. And my drums and stuff too, which are all pretty cool. I have a Fender acoustic guitar. It's red. Yeah. Anyway, just want to share that with you. You can find it. You might be able to find one online, maybe like an eBay or something. But you're probably looking at $100 plus. So you got to be prepared to cough up the money. I think Amazon's probably even more. There might be a few other places you can look to try to find it, but for the most part, you're not going to be able to get it cheap unless you just get lucky with like a garage sale or maybe somebody at a flea market or something. But I have personally never seen one anywhere except for when I got this. I'm trying to remember what store it was. I want to say I originally got it at Books A Million, but that was a long time ago, like when it first came out. I don't remember the year it came out. But yeah, ever since then, I've never seen another one like at a store anywhere. So it's a hard one to come by, but I would definitely pick it up if you're a hardcore horror fan, heavy metal, Metallica fan. And yeah, that's it. Just want to share that with you. It's a really cool thing to me. Pick it up. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, any cool stuff. And thanks for watching.